When was the last time you took some time to relax and pamper yourself? Maybe you got a massage. Whether you spent the morning browsing your favorite stores or getting lost in a new movie, one thing is certain. You put down your phone and gave it some attention. The daily grind. But it may have been a while since you've done that. That's totally understandable. You may be very busy with a lot of personal and work-related tasks. You're always there for friends, family, and co-workers when they need you, which may mean you never say no to their requests. Your loved ones bring you a lot of joy, but if you forget about other parts of your life, things can get out of whack. You could feel tired, irritable, or even unhappy with the people you care about. You need time away from all of this, and it may even be good for your mental health. Setting healthy boundaries will help you take care of yourself while making sure that others treat you with kindness and respect. If you want to learn how to prioritize yourself again, which seems like something you've lost for a long time, I suggest you watch the whole video and don't miss a single lesson. If you did, please leave a comment below. Now I'm ready to move on to lesson number 1, self-examination. If you want to grow up and become a better person, one of the most basic and deep things that Stoic philosophy can teach you is how to do it. Every day, take some time to think deeply about your thoughts, actions, and responses. Ask yourself honest questions like, what good have I done today? What could I have done better? Do my actions match my true values? This daily self-examination is not only a way to become more self-aware, but it's also a deep dive into our own minds that helps us figure out our strengths and flaws. Knowing where we stand helps us see a clear path to growth and self-improvement. Also, self-examination keeps us from falling into the traps of comparison and pointless competition with others. Instead, it helps us focus on ourselves and our journey, acting as a guiding light that lets us see and judge life through our own eyes, not the attention or praise of others, by asking us tough questions and facing ourselves directly. We're not looking for quick fixes or easy answers. Instead, we're taking a slow, careful path to learn more about ourselves and love ourselves more. Not only is self-examination a way to get better, it's also a way to live a meaningful life where we're always trying to be the best version of ourselves. Remember that on this road, every little step forward is an important step on the way to true freedom and happiness. Every day we get so caught up in our worries, work, relationships, and other people that we forget about ourselves. The noise around us and inside us gets louder, and we long for a break from it all. Stoic philosophy has taught me a valuable lesson. In moments of silence, I learn to observe my thoughts and feelings without judging them. Number 2, mindfulness and meditation. Not only work on your mind, but they can also help you improve yourself and learn more about yourself. Moving on. They are more than just techniques. They become guides on a journey to change how we see and interact with the world around us and with ourselves. Imagine that we start the journey of meditation in a quiet space, away from the noise and chaos of everyday life. This is the moment when you and your mind are free to explore, without any worries or expectations from others. This is where you find the power to actively control your thoughts and emotions. It's not easy. You have to be patient, commit, and practice every day. But this never-ending work is what gives you the power to control your mind and keep your inner peace even when things outside of you affect it. Being mindful. A big part of meditation is paying attention to the present moment without judging it. By practicing mindfulness, we learn to stand back and notice our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without letting them take over or sweep us away. This helps us understand that our feelings and thoughts are only temporary and that we can observe them without having to identify with them or automatically respond to them. Mindfulness and meditation practice on a regular basis gives us the power to control not only our thoughts and feelings, but also how we react to the world. As we gain confidence and stay committed to this path, We realize how important it is to focus on ourselves instead of letting comparison and competition with others run our lives. This not only brings us inner peace, but also leads to more freedom and self-awareness. Stoic philosophy takes us on an interesting journey into our inner world, where we are often drawn to the worries, stresses, and disturbances of the outside world. This sinks the soul into the vastness of emotions and thoughts, making us forget our own strength. Join the conversation in the comments section below. Leave a comment if you practice mindfulness and meditation and think they can change your life. Third number, setting goals that are attainable. If you want to work on yourself every day, you need to set clear goals. Stoic philosophy tells us to set goals that are attainable, like getting better at a skill or developing a character trait. By focusing on goals that you can reach, you can give your life meaning and direction. Stoic philosophy stresses how important it is to live a meaningful life while accepting the challenges that life brings. Setting realistic goals could mean learning a new skill, making a good habit, or even getting better at being patient and kind in relationships. Take Anna, an office worker who chose to get better at talking to people. Her goal wasn't to become a motivational speaker overnight, but to get better every day. She did this by reading and thinking about communication principles for 15 minutes every morning, and then using them in real life. Daily meetings and interactions with colleagues every evening before bed. Anna took time to pray and express gratitude for the progress she had made for Anna. Prayer was a moment of self-reflection, an opportunity to acknowledge positive changes in her life. Through this practice, she not only learned patience and self-acceptance, but also how to be thankful for what she had through Anna's story. We see that setting realistic goals not only helps us focus on ourselves, but also brings satisfaction and gratitude in life. These carefully set goals help us create a meaningful life, focused on self-improvement every day. By setting realistic goals and focusing on personal development daily, we not only build inner strength, but also cultivate optimism and gratitude, a solid foundation for a happy and purposeful life. So remember that every day through prayer and gratitude, we are one step closer to becoming the best version of ourselves. In a world that constantly changes amidst pressure and anxiety, we look for comfort in other things, like work relationships or material belongings. But the peace we seek comes from within ourselves. It's the process of learning to control our thoughts, feelings, and attitudes in every situation. Developing mental peace is number 4. Developing inner peace has a magical effect. It's not only a fortress that protects you from life's storms, it can also become a guiding beacon for those around you. I've seen this happen in my own life. When I find tranquility, my family gradually sinks into that peaceful state, making my everyday worries and busyness seem like nothing. This supports a deep truth from Stoic philosophy. True peace comes from focusing on oneself and making sure that one's values are reflected in every choice and action. This isn't selfishness. It's building a strong base for peace, not only for oneself, but also for everyone else. Galvin's story is a good example of this. Galvin is a normal office worker who found peace not in outside circumstances, but within himself. Every morning he meditates for a few minutes to center himself and reflect on what really matters, being able to control his thoughts, feelings, and actions. He learned to live in the present even though the world constantly tells him to worry about the future or regret the past. When things go wrong, he doesn't let his negative emotions sweep him away, but instead, he focuses on the present. Play music. Galvin asks himself, is this within my control? Most of the time, the answer is no, but the question itself helps him learn how important it is to let go of things he can't change and focus on doing good things with the things he can control as he trains. Galvin shows us that when we take care of our inner peace, we not only find happiness and peace for ourselves, but we also become an inspiration and strength for our community. This shows that, even though life is full of problems and challenges, The power of inner peace can turn them into chances to learn, grow, and make positive changes. Facing problems with courage. Life is a trip full of problems and challenges always puts our inner strength and endurance to the test. Stoicism, with its lessons on bravery and persistence, helps us deal with problems. With resilience, but how do we keep this strength even when things are worst? Every day, social media is full of inspiring stories of people who overcame hardships, stories of people who overcame pain and suffering with faith and a lot of strength. Maybe these stories make you wonder. While others can handle huge problems, are you facing your small ones with enough courage? Stoic philosophy and the lives of inspiring people like Nick Vui and Jack Ma are not only lessons in how to be strong, but also proof of how courage and self-belief can turn hardship into motivation to keep going and rise above. Facing challenges is not only a personal journey, but also a way to share what you've learned and get ideas from others. The ideas in Stoic philosophy teach us that we all have amazing abilities to deal with and get through hard times. These ideas create a grand symphony of courage, belief, and perseverance that inspires us not only to fight life's windmills, but also to find meaning and value in every step of our journey. I'd like to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Thank you for sticking with us through the first half of this video series. Your patience and attention are not only a great source of inspiration for us, but also a great example of how to apply the Stoic philosophy to everyday life. Remember that taking time for yourself is not only an important part of self-care, but also a solid step toward building inner strength and resilience in the face of life's challenges. As a token of appreciation, we hope you will continue to support us by liking and sharing this video with your friends, those who are also seeking peace, strength, and meaning in life. Now let's continue this journey together with the next. Getting stronger is the sixth lesson. Resilience isn't just being able to handle bad weather. It's also being able to turn problems into opportunities and pain into lessons. Let's start by realizing that we all have a powerful tool, the strength of our will and intellect. When you accept this, you stop seeing problems as problems and start seeing them as opportunities to move forward on your personal development journey. Being resilient isn't about never falling. It's about being able to get back up every time you do. Life's dust should never blind you. Acceptance and understanding are also important for building resilience. If you can accept everything in life with a calm mind and know that everything happens for a reason, you'll find peace in your soul. This means that every challenge you overcome isn't just a material victory, but a turning point for spiritual growth that makes you more courageous, resilient, and mature. Especially in the Stoic philosophy building, being resilient is a journey of self-discovery. You don't get patience and courage from outside sources. You develop them in your own heart and mind. It's a process of questioning and answering yourself, which helps you see that you have a choice in every situation, and that choice is what makes you truly resilient. Finally, keep in mind that the power of resilience doesn't always come from facing problems. Number 7. Practicing gratitude. At its core, gratitude isn't just a virtue. It's a deep recognition of the richness bestowed upon us by the loving hand of God. It's the sacred art of recognizing the many blessings we are showered with every day, casting off the shadows of discontent and embracing the light of gratitude. We are called to turn inward, cultivating the habit of gratitude as the abundant gifts bestowed upon us, instead of focusing on what we don't have. Moreover, gratitude is a lighthouse in the storm of trouble, sheltering tired souls and minds. When we face problems and difficulties, let us not give up, and instead look within to the wellspring of gratitude that lies within us. Even on the darkest nights, there is a glimmer of hope, a faint ray of gratitude that lights our way and leads us to peace. It is in those moments of deep gratitude that we discover the true essence of things. Truth seekers should listen to the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and the holy teachings of faith. They should also embrace the transformative power of gratitude with an open heart and unwavering devotion. When we practice gratitude, we not only find comfort for our souls, but we also unlock the endless treasures of inner peace and divine grace. If you agree with our view on the above feeling, please leave a comment below this movie showing gratitude. Being grateful can make a huge difference in your health and attitude on life. Some easy ways to show thanks every day are listed below. Record your thanks. Every day, spend a few minutes writing down the things you are thankful for. It could be something as easy as a lovely sunset, a thoughtful gift from a friend, or a tasty meal. Say thanks to others. Take the time to thank the important people in your life, whether it's in a heartfelt talk, a note written by hand, or a small act of kindness. Mindfulness means to pay attention to the present moment and enjoy the good things that happen to you throughout the day. Count your lucky stars. Every day, take a moment to think about 3 things you are thankful for. This can help you stop thinking about bad things and start thinking about good things. Helping other people can make you feel more grateful and give you a new viewpoint. Do something good for your neighborhood or a cause that matters to you. Think about challenges. There are often things to be thankful for, even when things are hard. Think about the things you've learned, the strength you've gained, or the help you've gotten during hard times. Begin and end your day with gratitude. To start your day, set a good intention and be thankful for the chances that lie ahead. In the same way, at the end of the day, think about the good things that happened and say thank you for them. Don't forget that being grateful is a skill that can be learned. It will improve your mental health and general well-being the more you do it in your daily life. Number 8. Putting virtue first. It's important to put these ideals first in everything we do and decide when we talk about focusing on ourselves every day. This means that we should not only know about these virtues, but also live by them every day, no matter what. For example, let's say that someone steals your idea and claims credit for it. This is a test of your fairness and resilience. You decide to follow the principles of Stoicism instead of getting tense and angry. You are wise enough to know that getting angry only makes things worse for you. You face this situation with courage by being honest with your coworker about the problem and taking a fair stance. By doing this, you not only show that you are moderate and fair, but you also keep your self-respect and belief in your worth. This proves that if you put morality first in everything you do, you can live a useful and happy life no matter what happens around you. So, putting virtues first not only helps us live in line with our true nature, but it also helps us build good relationships with ourselves and those around us. This shows how important it is to focus on ourselves and put virtues first in our daily lives. It may seem natural to accept the present moment, but it's actually one of the hardest things we have to do. Life is always changing, and sometimes the changes we want don't happen. It takes patience and courage to face the changes that come up in life in order to accept the present. When you put virtue first, you choose to follow moral rules and values in your actions, choices, and relationships with other people. It usually means making decisions that are in line with morals like honesty, ethics, kindness, fairness, and compassion, even if they are hard or inconvenient to do so. To put honor first, do these things. Being self-aware means knowing your own morals, beliefs, and ideals. Think about which values are most important to you and why. Set your goals. Figure out which values are most important to you and put them in order of importance. You may find that some are more important to you than others. Mindfulness means paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors in the present moment. Being aware of the present moment can help you see times when you can do good things. Think about what you're doing. Often think about your actions and choices to see if they are in line with the ideals you've chosen. Take a look at where you may have failed and think about how you can do better. Integrate virtue into decision-making. When you have options, Think about how each one fits with your beliefs and virtues. Pick the course of action that best shows how committed you are to being good. Ask for help. Spend time with people who have the qualities you admire and value. Talk to other people about ethics and morality to get new ideas and views. Develop empathy by trying to see things from other people's points of view and understand their feelings and experiences. If you want to be kind and compassionate, empathy can help you decide what to do. Set a good example. Be a good example for others by always acting in a good way in your relationships and exchanges. People around you may be motivated to live more virtuously because of what you do. Allow yourself and others to be forgiven. Know that nobody is perfect and that everyone makes mistakes. It's important to forgive yourself and others when they don't follow ideals, and you can use these times to learn and grow. Stay committed. Putting virtue first is an ongoing process that needs hard work and commitment. Don't give up on your morals and ideals, even when things get hard or tempting. Value morality in your life, and you help make the world a better, more moral, and more peaceful place. Number 9. Be in the present moment. Acceptance of the present moment is one of the most important lessons. It's a strong reminder to enjoy life for all that it has to offer, including both happiness and pain, in a world that is always changing from happiness to challenges and problems. Acceptance is a powerful way to free ourselves from the chains of choices and expectations, which leads to peace and harmony. As we accept things as they are, we should also pay attention to what Jesus taught us. He taught us that acceptance is not only an action, but also a state of mind and a state of the soul. It's not about giving up or giving in, but rather a deep recognition of nature and a spirit of harmony with all events in life. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up or giving in. It's accepting reality and acting from a place of profound understanding. We learn that when we accept truth, we also show faith and patience in God's good plans for us. In the end, accepting the present not only brings peace and tranquility to the soul, but it also leads to personal growth and maturity. When we accept things as they are, we let go of the weight of the past and the worries about the future. We also make room in our souls for wisdom and the willingness to learn new lessons from every experience. So learn to accept the present with love and awareness, and make room for peace and freedom in your life. Self-awareness is an important part of being free and happy in life. We're often caught up in a whirlwind of wants and dislikes that keep us from the inner peace and tranquility that Stoic philosophy aims for. When we learn to control our wants and distractions, we're really learning to control life, instead of letting life control us. Let's look at how Stoic philosophy can help us control our wants and dislikes and focus on ourselves and happiness. Number 10. Managing desire and aversion, dislike, on the path to finding pleasure and meaning. Stoicism is both a way of life and a powerful tool for facing life's challenges head-on. One of the most important lessons Stoicism teaches us is how to wisely handle our wants and avoidances. The world is full of temptations and expectations, and we can get caught up in the whirlwind of other people's wants and expectations. But Stoicism says that true freedom and happiness do not depend on other people's wants and expectations. In this situation, you're in an art competition and want the judges to notice and praise your unique and excellent piece of art. You've spent months planning and making it, but when it's time to present it, you're let down because the judges didn't give it the praise you were hoping for. Stoic philosophy would teach you that happiness doesn't come from being liked by other people, but from loving and accepting yourself. Instead of being disappointed and wanting approval from other people, you can use your time and energy to keep developing your creativity, no matter what other people think. When you do that, you give yourself a chance to shine naturally and with confidence, no matter what happens. Also, accepting things that can't be changed is a key part of finding peace and happiness in life. Sadly, Life often brings problems and challenges that we can't control. But when we accept that worry and fear are normal parts of life, we can focus on solving them and react more calmly and logically. 10. Stoic lessons on focusing on what we can control to remember that the most powerful force in the world is always within us. By accepting and focusing on what we can control, we can see that life isn't just about getting better, it's also about loving and accepting everyone around us. Remember that there are things we can change and things we can't. Facing challenges and problems will give you the strength to get through them. Leave a comment below to let us know about your experiences. Which lesson stuck with you the most, and how has it changed your life? Let's learn and grow together. Also, don't forget to support our channel by liking, sharing, subscribing, and watching the videos shown at the end of this video to keep getting helpful and encouraging content from us. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.